Yo, yo, yo. We are back. All right, guys, we are live today. I've been moving, so apologies if you're expecting me to hop on here live and I didn't join. I was moving. Nasdaq is doing what it needs to do. What it needs to do, man. Not really impressed to pressing buttons. All right. Not impressed to press any buttons. Not inspired. Ah, damn it. Woo! I was just moving this table. Trying to set up this table. Wooden portable table. Put that joint right on my foot. Almost busted out a toe. I was yelling. But anyways, Nasdaq. So I am still inclined for sales. Um, Made a nice trade earlier today. Nice setup. So if we're just got execution here, and I'll be brief on what I did, so we focus on what we need to do. So you can see me here. I actually initially got in some buys lazily. What do I mean? My computer wasn't set up. By the way, guys, I just got done moving. Still in the process, putting things together. So they really mark on my charts fully. And I got some buys quickly in London session. I immediately realized this not gonna go good. So I shifted to sales. As you can see, enter. So I got in buys here. Probably can see probably like 24 contracts right here. And I immediately got out and reverse positions up here. Right, for sales, price consolidated, add some more here, sales, and then bam, 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 we out. So now I'm anticipating. So that was a good trade, to say the least. Up here, 22,842 to the bottom. What's that? 22,763. You know, it's a nice little chunk. About an 80-point run, I'll say. 80-point run, yeah. So caught those nice sells, but there's a shade area here that price is not hit. So the job's not done in my opinion. Looking at S&P and 30, they are running higher. Nasdaq's not. So these look like sales are about to come into place right now. Let's lock in. I can see sales. The question is, will I trust it? I do see sales. I think all these lows get smashed. All those lows, I think, get smashed. How low could you go? Might be happening right now. I think it's happening right now. Where's my mouse? Sell this bad boy. Sell this bad boy.
Order filled.
Oh, turn it off. You gonna hear that? Background music. I'm just training this demo. All right, let's focus on what I'm showing you guys. So, just gotten some sales there. Let's see if we can be accurate here. But who are our stop loss? These markets have been very volatile. Look at that market busting out the bando, busting out the bando. From rags to riches with a future with two. Let's put a stop loss in place though. Put it right about. Put it right here. Honestly, should have come back up here. Should have come back up there. That's a lot. Do you guys see that? It's like we just press the button. The market said, handshake. We'll take it. We'll sink price at your command, back snatcher. Welcome back to the markets. Oh man, I've been moving. Sister got wedded. Who was moving and grooving, throwing money in the air. I need to get some money back. Anyways, so let's see. Is that a 50-point run? Nah. Looking for 50-point runs. But I can see us going below here. We need to get, obviously, beyond this level. I think we do, but we need to get beyond it decisively for us to continue lower. So let's keep watching that. I really wish I added more than 10 contracts. I'm trying to get better at dynamic risk management, not just on when you're losing, but also when you're winning, right? When you're getting those winning trades, like this morning, we had a winning trade. Ideally, should increase the balance, increase my size accordingly. But no, this trade. Okay. We'll get better at it. Man, I also started reading this book called Winning. I think it's called Winning by Tim Grover, the coach that trained MJ, Kobe. His other book, Relentless, was crazy. But Winning is just starting that last night, man. It's sounding like one of those ones, man. If you're trying to be that guy, you got to step up. Winning, Tim Grover. Sound like an excellent book so far. Plugging that in there. We locked in for the rest of the year, man. We are locked in for the rest of the year. There's only 310 here. If it gives me a nice reason to get in again, I will. Perhaps in this area here. Let me lock in for a second, guys. So close here. I'm too excited, but I can see this level delivering as a even get up in here. Can't get its ass back up in here. No, no diddy. No diddy. Get his ass back up in here, man. If it could. This perhaps be a nice area to add expectation. They really shouldn't want to go back all the way up here. I mean, all this, there's some voids in here. I'm a fan of this little gaps in price. So, we'll see. We do have SMT. I mean, all the indices are just comparable. I can't pronounce the word, but they're just connected. That's how it seems right now. S&P 500 is doing one thing. US 30 is doing one thing. Nasdaq is doing one thing. Okay, so the technicals are a little off in terms of like correlation. So we're going purely off of what we see on Nasdaq. Obviously, with the understanding that we are still seeing what the heck is happening on 30 and S&P, but I just feel like these lows here can get attacked. And honestly, it might have just done its job. Why? Let's go. Let's just see if it keeps going. Let's see if it keeps going. I like this low down here. I really do. And you should go look at Sunday's opening price. That'll give you some insight why I think we could make our way potentially here. Build these lows. Then give us a re-entry. I was gonna pop an extra right there properly. This really should have been 20 contracts, not 10. But we'll deal with it. Different note. Whoa! I just got pissed off. What the heck? Oh, one of my accounts that I not press this button and not press this button. What I did? Whatever. Quite annoying. Shit, man. Just think about trading sometimes. Like you think, especially when you have multiple accounts, man. You might press button on one account, think you press on the other one. No bueno. No bueno. I'm a little pissed, but it's okay. We still solid, but that was a miss right there. One of my accounts I'm trading did not press the. I thought I did on one of them. Did not. It's cool. If it gives me a pullback, I'll get it. If it gives me a pullback. I don't think we get a pullback. I think it just sinks with aggression. It's ready to ride the lows. We're gonna be peeling off profits now, so it's okay. We made some money on the other AM that one, so it's cool. But I would love to have. Give me a pullback. I'll hop in. Maybe at this point, if it pulls back here, without running these lows, I will consider. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Maybe we can catch the buys. It's cool. Let me get out this trade, guys. Here, I'm gonna buy 7 of these things. I think this is done. That's all I want to see on. This is all I want to see on Nasdaq. I mean, you can drop it a little lower. That's all I want to see here. Now, the question is, we want to move our stop loss because I really want to be a buyer. I mean, look at what's 30 is not bulging. If I'm looking at the right thing, 30 is not even. Yeah, so we're gonna move this stop all the way. We're gonna protect ourselves all the way. I don't even have time for no BS because we already hit the target I wanted to hit. We're gonna put it right here, and I'm looking for buys now. I don't think they leave all these sellers in the market. You know, we already captured how many points that 815s down here. No need to even talk about it, but you guys see what happened there. You guys got on these charts. Sales clean, easy money. All right, yeah, sell some earlier. Like, only thing I regret is not putting on more risk here. This should have been at least 20 contracts, not 10. How easy? Clockwork. Clockwork. Running a heist with the bag snatcher, man. Again, if you ain't following the YouTube channel, the Texas Heist, go follow the Texas Heist. I'll be going live on that as well. I'll interchange between the two, okay? Maybe 3 times here, 2 times there. It is what it is. I think we can reverse from here. So, again, this could be clean. This, if you really are interested in buying this right here, could have been a buy for a preliminary, like, just tester. And I will not be surprised to take out all these highs. I won't. So, will I buy this thing? We'll see. We had a good trading day. So, and over here we demo ball live. Look, this is just the live account. So, oh wait, not live account. Sorry, it's demo. We're demo ballers. All right, we show you guys how we can do this on a demo account. I don't give a damn. But this is an account that I've been trading. So the equity's out. It's our 100K. Equity's 118,000. So it's about, can you actually press buttons, make money? You know what I'm saying? You can see. Now I had a bad stretch right here. See this right here? Red. But overall, again, I've been trading this account. So you can't really fake the build on this one, right? You can get an MT4, MT5 account and just have a broker pay you for it to be a promoter. And you show them a bunch of fake ass statements or whatever. So I choose to use the avenue of should not trade demo account, right? but show you guys like the ability to actually trade and execute and what it looks like. This account was at 119,000 last week, so we're actually still down $1,000 overall. You see, the day we started the day at 114,000, so $4,000 for the day. Nice. Clean. All right. So, anyways, that knocks out our trade. Again, this could be a buy. Signal take us higher. So let's lock it on that. Let's lock it on that. I'm not really pressed to take a buy, but buys are probably more solid if I'm being real. So we'll see. It didn't really take that much mental capital from me, but I was up last night. Again, just putting this whole desk together. It's actually gonna sell off again. Looking at this, this is like a reversal. Buy. First distribution. It might drop one more time, then maybe give us a better entry to buy. Who's about that life? Should we buy it? Should we buy it? Let's buy. Where's my mouse? Where's my goddamn mouse? Nice. I'm a little rusty, guys. Please forgive. Oh, I gotta press this shit twice. Where's my mouse? Come on, mouse. Where you at? I'll buy this thing. Fine. How was it? And 30. I only have a. You see the silence. The silence there for me is like, okay. I just bought, but like, I did. I bought because I feel like sales are over. But in terms of like, where do I see price like actually like going? I'm like, hold on. I even have targets. I don't have a stop right now because if I have contracts, I can deal with it moving 100 points and not tripping. Yo, I'm still buying because again, look at S&P, look at 30, they're holding up pretty strong. So part of it's like prices made all-time highs. Is it really just gonna keep sinking from here? All these highs up here, this price gonna find its way higher, you know? It's part of me buying it. That's why I'm buying it. And with light risk. Okay. Now let's put a stop loss in place. Well, you can say it's no risk because I mean it's not light risk because I haven't defined it, right? Let's define it. Let's just say I put a stop loss all the way over here. It would be low this daily level. Put a 680 actually. Let's just put a 684. Right there. Close enough, whatever. Oh, there we go. 680. But again, looking at it still from an hourly perspective, price really make its way all the way higher. Again, this is me trying to catch the bottom. This thing can keep on sinking. So again, I'm not what's the word? What's the word? I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me trading what I like to do. You might say, I probably got it early. Maybe I did. Because honestly, price can go to now on a real note. Where I perhaps want to see price go to eventually is actually 22,634. Does it do it um this session? It's a 4-hour loot zone I'd like to see price go to on a different note that could deliver buys. So being frank here, these aren't the, if I'm being real, these aren't like the most solid. This is just me trying to catch the lows. Trying to catch the lows. And it might just completely fail. But the reason I don't care is obviously you guys saw me already crush the market. Not like I don't care, it's just I can afford to put equity at risk because we already got these nice sales here. Let's go back. While this thing moves. We have our stop loss in place, so there's no panic. Knocks us out, it knocks us out. Part of the game. Stress yourself. I won't. You ain't gonna stress me. No. Mm. I need to get a different keyboard. That's why this shit didn't work the first time. You press this goddamn. Sometimes you gotta tap. I have a laptop here. Sometimes you gotta tap it and it works. Sometimes you gotta press the goddamn thing before it works when you try to execute that position. It makes no sense. Ooh, So from a 1 hour perspective, all right, price could easily be trying to make its way all the way lower, take out these lows, or at least hit this level and then reverse, right? So price could easily be doing that. There's a nice established low. What if price wants to really make its way all the way lower there? Very possible. I mean, I already had this outline as a level that I wouldn't mind seeing price go to. I just was not expecting that. I'm not expecting it today. It can happen. I think stopping it, you can see the aggression moving with it. It's probably going to happen. And how many points is it? It's not really that many points away. So I won't be surprised actually if we get price to aggressively. Yes, it's going for those lows. So I really could stay in those cells. Wow. Imagine staying in those cells. Nasty. So it could move 280 points. That's not bad. Price does that. It's been doing that. And again, it looks like that's exactly what it wants to do. So I'm expecting to get knocked out of this trade. I'm gonna leave my stop loss in place. I already set the risk with the backing of previous two previous trades we took. So you buy a different keypad. So again, 1 hour could be just going all the way down here. Look at it from now. Buys would be if we find our way back above this new week opening gap. Then the buys would be interesting again. Until then, we are look like we're about to sink. A sinky money heist. Helsinki. We are sinking. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Yes, it's just so. Those cells could have been valid right here. I could have added on here or just stayed in the initial position I had, but again, I did not. It's all fine and dandy for me. I ain't stressing. And notice I only put 5 contracts in because I'm trying to catch the lows. That's why I personally don't like to go all in. Usually, I minimum trade 10 contracts, so just half the position. And when the account grows, I'm also again learning to get better at risk, dynamic risk, right? So I went in with like 25% what I would have could have gone in. With equity being what is ready, with a $4,000 win for the day, right? So this risk is nothing. I can give back 600. That's less than 25% of my profits, and I can just call it a day in the AM session. Come back PM session. Again, stop loss have not been hit. I'm just pointing out things that I see possible. A 1 hour might deliver. I really started looking. I was like, okay, as much as I want to see these highs get ran out. And by the way, look at how beautifully. Look at this 15-minute zone right here. Look how beautifully price just stayed engaged in that, right? This ain't no price control. All those prices bounce around that area, never gets out of it with a body or a candlestick body, nothing. And when it finally drops back below it, boom, it just comes back in for another delivery for sell side. It's just wonderful. Now look over here. This just was like a continuous sell off. So I really just try to catch a falling knife, and it could really get nasty. And part of it, I was trying to keep in mind that US 30 is just going higher. S&P, S&P looks like it wants to fall. So the way S&P looks, this thing looks like it's about to be. The S&P got way more move to go. Nasdaq's gonna keep melting. I'm gonna accept the risk, but I can see Nasdaq just skating off the map some more. Let's see, S&P wants to drop. S&P finally fall into order. 30 is only off one. Yeah, it's gonna get nasty, guys. There was really no reason to buy. Like, I'm only saying because the 1 hour structure had no. And you guys saw me get quiet. I'm like, yes, I'm buying this, but like, there's no structure like that looks solid enough for me to be like, okay, price can go all go to these highs. The 1 hour structure again, if you take a look at it yourself, it's like, where would the price realistically go if it was to buy? I had nowhere to go. So there you go. Price is melting off the map. Off the chisel. If you know it's gonna melt, why don't you switch sides? I already accept the risk, man. I already accepted the risk. and I don't really care. Some jumping jacks right now. To reality. I can't close my stop loss now. It's not hitting it. Lucky. Should I move my stop? I'm not moving no stop loss, man. Now, if we get above here, no 1 hour charts. Nasty, man. That sells crazy. Beautiful. Even the 4 hour chart looks nasty. No reason to buy. I could really stay in those cells. 780 to here. Oh, that would have been about 100 points. Could be setting some up right here, though. Could. Could be setting some up right here. Do this. Do this. Let's do this. I ain't doing shit. Could be setting some up right here, though. But like to where? Probably these highs at most. Could be setting some up. Just maybe I had the perfect stop in place. No, I'm still not a fan, but if I was, I would love to see this hold. If I, for my buys to stay, not at all. Yeah, that gives up the ghost. We are sinking. Sink here. Yeah, that's not holding. Let's see. That holds. We could be setting up some cool. I was like, where do we run to? This is a deep pullback. I mean, we can run back up here, guys. Regular trade out perspective, we start getting a pullback. 22,844. I like what just happened there. I really like what just happened there. Let's just play with this. Let's go ahead and add. That thing here. Let's do it. Let's do it. It'll be really set in stone, I will say, if we really get above here. Rather from that, we could just collapse to that 4 hour level. It's not looking good. Nope. Womp, womp, womp. Still is under pressure. So these buyers can step in. Ella was holding up a little bit. It's holding up, but I need to see some movement, man. This is all this dancing around here. No, I'm not a fan. This is probably gonna collapse, and we'll just call it a day. We'll wait for it to fail. I'm not a fan. And I already accepted the risk, so it's cool. But it's not looking strong right now. It's not. We're gonna leave our stop loss where it is. Just dancing. I was expect to run here. Watch what it does. It's holding. I mean, it's holding so far, but I don't like this. I want to see us push away here. Holding so far. So if we do get any momentum, we will probably go to these highs. Find momentum. This is what I'm looking at here. So that's an appropriate risk reward. 1 to 3. And then the risk will get, again, if this pushes, the risk will get reduced, right? If we are to find our way above this high new week opening gap, then I'll easily push my stop loss up and avoid risking 970. See this close right here? I think it close outside. No, close right in. Watch close on that 1 minute chart. Now that's a problem. All right, there's a problem. When we close, problem. Another sink is incoming. Yep. Another sink. All right. So the way that closed, guys, we're probably gonna sink again. Um, so I could have perhaps closed out a trade instead of taking a full loss. Just gonna let it play out. There you go. So, anyways, we're gonna leave it at that. So, say the least, overall good trading, good trading. In my opinion, maybe you can say the buys were, in my opinion, though, I would say I should have taken those buys. Um, Literally, if you rewatch the video, once I took the buys, I got quiet. I was like, wait, I'm just trying to catch lows, just catch lows. Looking at the structure, there was no real like bargains. And I could see how prices are likely to go to again. Let's go to forward chart. We're going here. I'm gonna take probably gonna take these lows. Then do we buy? Is the question. So I'm gonna get off the live now. I think it's around time actually, or 1 minute before I usually get off. So again, overall good trading. Look at the execution for some in summary. Get back some profits. They're like, oh, I hate how it says 16,000 now. At least 17 will be better. But we get back 1,000 of our. We started there with what 114, I think. Yeah, 14. So overall, still what $3,000 gain. Take that. So until next time, guys. If you learned anything, man, this was beautiful. Actually, just sorry, we have to talk about this price. This breakdown here, I got out too early. Let's just talk about it for a second. I really got out too early. Beautiful entry here. Boom. Exit here. Here. Switch to buys. Woo! I should look this right here. This is like a breakaway gap. I should at least have my stop loss above this fair value or loot zone and let that joint run. It kept ripping. So to get because all about getting better. So I do have to call out where I feel like a failure took place. Overall, good day. No one's gonna complain about 3,000 points. If you have one contract, that's 300. That's 150 points. No, I'm not gonna complain about it. But I could have sat this trade. Yes, take partials here with 7 contracts, but then 70% peeled off. I could have put my stop loss at least above this 5 minute inverse loop zone, and then let us play out from here to here. Bottom this range I have highlighted. That's almost another 90 points, and ultimately, if I'm expecting it to go here, you're looking at an extra 100 plus points. Risk free, we've been chilling. But instead, I decided to incur a little bit more risk here, trying to buy to see if we want to go higher because of the fact that 30 is just pushing higher. S&P 500 is not really going lower. So I was expecting some type of buys come in eventually. So, anyways, but the structure was not there. As much as I was expecting it, just to expect it and try to catch the lows, just catch the lows, the structure was not there. There's no reason to be taking those buys. Anyways, I'm not saying can't buy now though. I just won't touch it. If I'm gonna touch it again in the BPM session, and I would rather love to see it hit here or trade back above this new opening. That's why people are shit. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Learn something from this one, subscribe, share with a friend. Back Snatcher is out. Yes, sir.